Everybody, good Thursday morning, top of the morning to you. Coming to you from a kind of a gray, overcast, chilly morning here in Atlanta. Eddie Williams Sellers. Let's do the Morning Post this morning. And maybe down in Memphis, Graceland's all in lights. It is 7 days until Christmas. Elvis seems to have been gone a long time now. 1977 was a long time ago, 48 years. Looking back now at 70, 42 seems like such a short life. My brother James died at 39. And then a couple of years later, my brother Joe died, also at 39. My brother Jeffrey died at 13 days. At 70, I have determined to live a long life, and yet this could be my last Christmas. In this strange journey called life, we just never know. Really, we just never know. I'm good with it either way, however it goes. Might as well be. Ain't much we can do about it anyway, is there? To hear of the horrible deaths of the Reiners here at Christmas time and to hear how they died, it's just horrible. And yet, they both probably loved their son. A reminder to all of us that no one's family is perfect. And they, along with the Brown University and the Bondi Beach shootings, they put kind of a weird vibe over Christmas this year, hadn't they? They may never catch the shooter of the Brown University students. Just goes to show you that the FBI has been turned upside down. They've let so many people go under Trump. Now, it's starting to show, isn't it? They should have arrested that guy already. They might not never catch who did that now. The FBI has always been a very important part of our government. The same thing will show up in our military should we get into war. The military has been so decimated by letting people go who's not loyal to Trump. It'll show up in war, too, if we get caught up in some battle. I've seen people... for anybody to say that's seen any part of Donald Trump's speech last night and doesn't think he's a raging lunatic, I've got some land in Louisiana that I need to say is swampland. I've seen people geeked out on meth that wasn't nearly as unhinged as he was last night. It's very disturbing to know our country is under the umbrella of that. Christmas of 2026 will be here again. Before we even know it, the Christmas of next year, 2026. Time is an illusion once you get past 65. And yet, it will be a long way away until Christmas of 26 gets here. The world will see many changes before next Christmas. I am always surprised. Well, maybe surprised is not the right word. But I'm always surprised that the people that die in the coming year, that we just didn't expect them to die. They just die. Every year's like that. Kind of look back on it, kind of throws you for a little loop. One Christmas, I went by to see my brother Joe. He was married and had 5 little kids. They were just little kids back then. He was a roofer and, struggled with money up and down. It was tight that Christmas. I stopped by to see him, and he couldn't afford a Christmas tree. And when I walked in, I said, Joe, what in the world is that? And he had went across the street and cut a big old pine limb off of a pine tree and stuck it up, made him a stand, put it in the corner, and just decorated it with all kind of decorations for Christmas. And all of his little kids had gathered around it like it was just the most beautiful thing they had ever seen. They were just amazed at how beautiful their daddy had made their Christmas tree. I miss my brother Joe. Joe was not a very religious person, but the years that I pastored a church, he would load up his 5 kids, and they would all show up almost to every service. And looking back on it, it wasn't that he loved Jesus. He loved me, his older, bigger brother. He was my half-brother, so was James and Richard and Jeffrey. I don't know if because they had a different dad that you are supposed to love a half-brother maybe differently than a whole brother. I never did. I wouldn't know how. They were just my brothers. We are 1 week away from Christmas Day. This year has had many twists and turns. So will next year. Life is just filled with ups and downs and twists and turns, good days and bad days, hurts and laughter, life and death. I become very nostalgic around Christmas time. I miss my mama. Excuse me. Good Thursday morning, sweet people. Today I will rejoice and be glad. I always put that intention out there. Yeah. I will rejoice and be glad. I have made it through another year. It seems weird that we are about to enter into 2026. Where did all the people go? Where did all the time go? I sound like an old person, don't I? That's the way old people talk. And yet, I am still here. And I have determined to live a long life. Yeah. In the picture over on Facebook, Graceland, all in lights. Love y'all.